What do you, if you were running both of them, and I know in your particular scenario and all, it makes more sense with the dumpster rentals and all. But let's say that you didn't have the crazy schedule and running a full-time family and all. And what do you think would be more profitable? Would it be the junk removal business or the dumpster rental?
So, well, that's like it's kind of crazy. So, junk removals are definitely more profitable because, like, if I rent a dumpster, I rent it for a set price. If I rent the dumpster and I fill it, I can charge 3 to 4 times as much. But on the same time, the amount of calls I get for dumpster rentals are 10 times what I get for junk removals. So right now, for me, it's more profitable doing dumpster rentals because that's where the market is for me.
And where do you advertise for the dumpster rentals? Is it the same as junk removal, or is there different platforms that you could use?
I do the same, but honestly, I really don't advertise. That was like the good thing was like trial and error when we had our other companies. We literally used every single platform imaginable and I saw what worked and what didn't. And now I don't really advertise at all. I just do Google ads and a very small amount of them, and that's about it. It's mostly word of mouth. I have a ton of repeat customers, which is really nice. And because I'm the only woman-owned dumpster rental company around, it's kind of put my name out there, which is good. So
Oh, I gotta say this. So, when I go to the dump, it seems like I'm coming Mr. Poplar. Everybody's, coming up and like, oh, I've been watching your channel. And I don't know a lot of these guys, but the other day I'm over at the dump and three people. I was there 2 different times. Three different people that day said, "Oh, you got Kristi coming on your channel." And I would turn around and I'm looking at them. And I'm like, I'm in amazement first that they knew who I was, then that they knew that you were like the day that you would be on here and all. I was like, so she's got a fan club already out here, you know?
yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's so cool because I notice like people just by nature are competitive, and I think you and I had talked about this separately. I think it's so important to network with people and to build strong relationships with people no matter where you're at, but especially in the market that we're at, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to feed our families. Like we all got a goal and we all got bills to pay. And I think it's really great to connect with other people because if I get somebody calling me and I can't do the job or I mean, I have a 25-foot trailer. So with my truck, it's 40 feet. There's a lot of places I can't get into. But if I know someone that can, I can help that customer and I can help somebody else land a job. I think that's really important. So I think it's really,
I don't
you
mean to cut
know,
you off, but it just hit me because I tried tagging you in one of the Facebook groups. They were looking for somebody in Petaluma. They needed a dumpster rental. So I tagged you in it, but for whatever reason, they have like a block that you can't tag or something.
oh,
So
yeah,
I took a picture of your profile and I sent it a person. So if you do get somebody, they're gonna tell you forget about sent it over there.
nice,
That was a couple hours ago, and they were in Petaluma
nice.
and they needed a dumpster rental. So I just wanted to
Oh,
tell
that's
you that.
awesome. Thank you. Yeah, and I think that's so important, and to build those relationships, like at the dumps and at the transfer station and at I go constantly. I'm at the rock quarry recycling concrete and doing stuff. So it's really important to build those solid relationships wherever you're at. And I mean, anywhere I'm going with my truck and trailer, it's branded. So setting that example, you know what I mean? I don't want to be driving down the freeway, cussing somebody out, acting like an idiot because that's your company.
Exactly. And next thing you'll be getting some Google reviews talking about that. So
Yeah.
I need that.
Watch out for that psycho.
So I want to ask you this because I always was wondering this. Do you see a difference in the type of client from, that call you for junk removal from the client that calls you for a dumpster rental?
Definitely. So generally, a junk removal client, they're ready to go. They've done a project, they have all their stuff, they just want to get rid of it. A lot of times with a dumpster rental client, they are currently working on a project. They want to space their project out. They want to take their time. So I think that's the biggest difference is junk removal ready to go, take it off my property. Dumpster rental is leave it here. I want to take my time and do whatever I'm doing.
Okay. And if someone's just starting out, what would you recommend them begin with? Would it be junk removal or dumpsters, and why?
Well, dumpsters is a pretty big investment. So honestly, I would say probably junk removal because you can literally start with just a truck. You could fill up your pickup truck, start making little loads. You can go. I've had times where I haven't been able to fit my trailer in places. So I've rented a U-Haul truck for 20 bucks, and so I think financially, junk removal is definitely the way to at least get your foot in the door before you do a huge investment. Because you get a roll off trailer and a couple bins and a truck, and you're looking at $120,000.
I mean, I kind of did that with the junk removal though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I
Well,
think I could have went either one with
yeah,
that one.
yeah, and you could have, and honestly, and that's the thing, and with and depending on, because like I said, the licensing, they've really changed the requirements. In order to operate my company and my equipment, I have to have my Class A, I have to have my commercial license, my motor carrier permit, I have my hazmat endorsement. I have a lot of things.
So that's we got to make note of that right now because I didn't know that, and I don't think a lot of people do realize that. So we need a different driver's license. So what does it entail to get that licensing?
So before you could just go to the DMV and study and get it. Now you actually have to do like behind the wheel training and meet with an instructor and get signed off on it.
Okay. And,
Yeah.
and then as far as like, does it cost more? And then the other thing is obviously if they need a special license, now if you had to go and hire a driver, is that mean their salary is going to be a lot higher that they're expecting?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been looking. It's so hard because I've been looking for a driver, and it's like, yeah, I could hire someone that has a commercial license, but do they know how to operate my equipment? Like, I can look at a dumpster, I can eyeball what's in it. I know if my equipment's going to be able to pick it up, if it's going to damage it, if it's going to be too heavy. Generally, what it's going to cost when I get to the dump. It's hard to find someone that is licensed and then can effectively operate my equipment at the same time. But definitely, like I'm starting to hire drivers, and if I do, it'd be 40 bucks an hour because they have their commercial license. If they're just being a regular driver with the truck with just a class C, then it'd be like 25 bucks an hour.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
not that, yeah, that's not that bad.